like you just said, the onus of proving that this is my land is on the farmer. In this case, let me assume I'm the farmer. I need to go and prove to the authority that this is my land. I need to show them the boundaries. Whereas the government already holds land maps and land records through which that verification process could have been done.
Correct.
Now, my doubt is, in the process of wanting to settle disputes, aren't you creating more?
More.
Because there will obviously be a dispute. When an official comes up to me, I might feel my boundary starts from X point.
Correct.
But it could be that the land records that the government has say something different.
Correct.
So in this case, when you are giving the farmer the responsibility of demarcating his land,
correct,
in my opinion, again, just a question for you, it could create more disputes, first. Second, does this also leave gap for certain influential people in that vicinity to come in and influence the process in a way where boundaries are altered as per their vested interests?
You're spot on, and let me cite my own personal example. My father owned 11.6 acres of land, his own patta land. He acquired it by his hard work. He passed away in October last year. I've applied for mutation of that land.
Yes.
And he had given a written will saying that 3 sons will inherit that equally. So
yes,
that 11 acres was to be divided between the 3. This incidentally was converted into a fish tank in 2003 after obtaining permission.
Yes.
2003. Now this is a patta land. Now this land was to be mutated. So I applied for a mutation. Tahsildar rejects to mutate. I go back and check with the collector what is to be done. I send a letter to the RDO because the land was not mutated and notices were being issued in the name of my dead father, which was no address at all.
Obviously.
So I came to know about this, and when I sent a letter saying that, please send letters to me, it was not even received. Registered letters were not received and instead were returned. I was a former Special Chief Secretary to the government of Andhra Pradesh. And this is considered held by courts as a serious dereliction of public duty by a public servant. Right. This was RDO. Then when I went to collector says your 11.6 acres is part of a location point which is 72 acres.
Now you have to resurvey the entire thing.
And it's a fish tank. And fish tank is 120 acres. So this location point is 72 acres, is middle of a fish tank. He says, can you show me the land?
Okay. So the onus is on you.
And then RDO, what she does is she drains the fish tank.
Your land gets flooded.
With fish is dried up. So a loss of crores of rupees of land, of wealth, instead of promoting aquaculture, the entire thing had been drained out. The fish culture had been stalled for 1 year. And then I am being asked to come and show where my land is. And whereas the truth of the matter is, because I had never been in my village in the last 35 years, I have no idea where the land is. This is what precisely government is supposed to do. The revenue authorities have the land record, have land holding details, have the record of rights, have the map. And so finally I went in appeal to the Chief Commissioner of Land Administration. He had given orders in my favor. They are yet to be implemented today.
So one thing, if a person like you, who's worked in the same administration as a Special Chief Secretary in the past, has held multiple portfolios, let's be honest, with that comes access. With that comes a year that people are ready to listen to you. If a person like you is facing this, what would be the plight of an average citizen who wants to get this done?
I cannot imagine. I mean, is it, unless people are still ignorant? I mean, I really urge the farmers of every single holding in Andhra Pradesh to go to the revenue officer and check up if their land title and if their land is still safe or not. This is first point. The second is the onus should be on the revenue authorities today to restore back status quo ante prior to what existed in 2019. Because I think the mess had taken place between 2019 and 2024. And thirdly, they must reintroduce the old system of field measurement books, of Adangal, of record of rights, and that must be in the public domain. And Jamabandi must be restored back. Land administration, Andhra Pradesh land administration must be put back on its rails. There is a limits to what digital media can do, technology can do. Technology is not a substitute for human intervention.
Never.
And it can enable you, it can empower you, it can enhance you, but cannot substitute you.